Ladies and gents, it is me, your boy, and today we're heading back into World at War and we're going in depth, pointing out 5 details you may have missed in Shi No Numa. But before we get into the video, if you learn anything today, please leave a like, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 1. Wildlife. Let's head over to Shi No Numa and talk about the first detail you may have missed, the wildlife. Around the map of Shi No Numa, you can see little bugs and animals floating around. You can find fireflies, which in my opinion look awesome on dog rounds, dragonflies, which appear randomly when running around, and even birds, which fly high in the sky. One detail I was amazed by was the little maggots eating the blood off the rag. I never knew this existed, so it's pretty cool I found this. Number 2. Them bones. Taking a closer look around Shi No Numa, I stumbled upon posters. These are medical posters which describe certain medical practices but have a comical tone to them. Like this poster found in the main building near the doctor's headquarters sign, which states that the arm is attached to the body by the shoulder. Sometimes you can rip them off the body with enough force. Another poster I found was inside the doctor's headquarters itself, which states, Skull of the Homo sapien. This is a bony structure that is found in most animals. You can see these posters aren't that serious. I also wonder if the Japanese soldiers can read them, since the posters are in English. There is one other poster found in the doctor's quarters on the right side of Quick Revive, which says something about powering HARP. HARP being a real-life organization standing for High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, which its purpose is to analyze the ionosphere and investigate the potential for developing ionospheric enhancement technology for radio communications and surveillance. Yeah, whatever the f that means. If you guys know what this could mean, drop a comment below. Number 3. Tungaska. Seen only in one particular spot, there is a piece of writing which is embedded into one of the outposts. The piece of writing says Tungaska. I had to Google search this, and when I did, I found out that Tungaska is a real-life event which happened in Siberia, Russia, in which an asteroid struck Earth. To keep it short and sweet, I think this can relate to 2 things. Tungaska is explaining what has happened here in Shi No Numa, as the same event has occurred where the asteroid has hit Earth. The other explanation I have is that the Tungaska writing was leaking Black Ops 1's Call of the Dead. This makes sense as both the Tungaska event and Call of the Dead happen in the same place, Siberia, Russia. What are your thoughts on this? Number 4. Japanese translations. Around the Shi No Numa facility, you can find several items with Japanese text on them. By the help of r/translate and some really helpful translators, I took a few screenshots and sent them in. Through their help, I've been able to figure out some of the text. This white barrel, which says on top and on the bottom, translates to gasoline tank on top and manufactured in the Empire on the bottom. It's quite cool to see the Empire which Takeo talks so highly about is actually providing resources. This black barrel, which says on the front, translates to made/manufactured in Japan. This bit of text, which is on the mystery box before it's active, says on top and on bottom, which translates to for 5cm howitzer tanks as the top text and ammunition box for warheads on the bottom. I think it's absolutely crazy cool that the mystery box has this text on it. Also, a user on Reddit has stated that the other text which is found on the mystery box is actually reversed and mirrored, so it's exactly the same text. And lastly, this brown box which translates to product name, ammunition box, production date, Showa year 10-1935, April, and production number Shiba 371. So you already know me, I had to dig into these production dates, and I found out even more. Showa relates to the Showa era. Showa refers to the period of Japanese history corresponding to the reign of Emperor Showa. There's a ton on this, and I will link it in the description if you're interested in knowing more. Number 5. Vegetation. Around Shi No Numa you can find these plants hanging from a stand. The end. No, I'm joking, so these plants are a really big deal and have been a Japanese tradition since the old days. The grass is used for thatching, which is basically creating a roof out of vegetation like grass. What we can see here is that the vegetation is drying out since it's in a swampy, wet area, and after that they would get to working on the roof. And good thing too, because I don't even know what happened to these roofs, but rip roof. Interesting to note, if you take a look next to the stand, you can see two things. One, the grass looks like it's been cut, which explains the need to dry the grass out. And two, there appears to be identical grass which haven't been harvested yet. Pretty interesting little detail. Well, there we have it, 5 details you may have missed in Shi No Numa. My head is becoming a literal encyclopedia of World at War information, so if you have anything that I may have missed in this video, comment down below. If you haven't already, check out the 5 details you may have missed for Doris, and if you learned anything today, please leave a like. Alright, I'm off, back to my hut to find even more details. I'll see you all in the next one.